Hi everyone, just thought we'd make a bit of a video to go into a bit more detail about what we're up to with this car. So first of all, introduce the car. So this is a Tesla P85 2015. This is the non-facelift model. It's sort of there is some changes from the original ones to this model. You can notice in the speedo cluster and that sort of thing. But yeah, so 2015 P85. So this is a rear-wheel drive performance model. So it's got the big rear motor. It doesn't have a front motor. It's lots of room in the front, which we quite like the idea of having a rescue kit in there or something like that for our deliveries and that sort of thing. You never know what you need. Yeah, so rear-wheel drive. We'll start going through. This is ex-Japan. So this car's actually done 166,000 Ks. So it's just run in, as they say. So we'll just show you what we've done so far. I would use the driver's door, but that handle's broken, which is completely normal for a Tesla Model S. Anyway, we'll fix it, doesn't matter. So we've done the maps. So you can always see the map on a Tesla Model S when you've got data. We've just got this running on Wi-Fi. Haven't got a SIM yet, but we will. But yeah, so this has got turn-by-turn navigation, which it didn't have before. We haven't actually changed the radio on this one because we've just about run out. So we'll be stuck to internet radio and Bluetooth for us. Now, probably the more interesting side of things. So this is the onboard charger, and then before that's the junction box. So that's the onboard charger is as it was. The HVJB high voltage junction box has been changed. Excuse the wonky cameraman. So yeah, so up to there, that's all been changed. The Japanese ones come with the US style, the original Tesla plug that's Tesla specific. But now, as you can see, it's type 2. So that's all sorted. So with the onboard charger, there's a couple of different models. So there's the dual 1.2 model, which allows 22 kilowatt AC charging to happen with 3-phase supply. So this is just a single one, which is bugging us. So yeah, we want to have two, which will allow us to charge at 22 kilowatt AC, which is very handy for what we want to do, I think. So we've ordered another to fill this hole, because what else are we going to do with that hole unless we put a charger in there? So yeah, so that's kind of the next thing on the list, is to sort that out. So this is the tow bar, now with tongue. This tow bar was especially designed by my buddy Neil Darwin, who we did a lot of work together on these sorts of cars. He's drawn it up from scratch. He's engineered it to withstand about 3.5 ton. That's what he's designed it for. We don't have a need to pull that much, but better for it to be more than less. So yeah, our expectations are about 2 to 2.5 ton. We're expecting to get a trailer that's around the 500 kg mark. Some of them are a little bit under, some of them are a little bit over. Leafs are about 1470, I think, or around 1500. But obviously there's heavier leafs, so yeah, we're starting to realise that maybe 2.5 ton is where we need to sort of be prepared for. So yeah, basically that's the plan. Next step is to start doing some testing. We've had a bit of a hold up with this car, just because there's been a policy change at Tesla, and unfortunately they won't sell parts over the counter anymore, which is pretty weird if you ask me, but it's not really an issue for us because we don't deal with Tesla on repairs and that sort of thing. It does seem a little bit concerning for Tesla owners who aren't in Auckland and Christchurch. So anyway, yeah, we're just waiting for a couple of ball joints to come through. That's the only thing that we had issues with this car. At compliance, at its right young age of 166,000 Ks. So basically, first test we're going to do is probably basically up to the top of the desert road and back, and just see how that goes. Then after that, we plan to take Pikachu, who's hiding in the background, on the back of a trailer down to EVs Enhanced in Christchurch to give this a really good test to see if anything's going to fail or if the range is going to be usable and all that sort of stuff. Is it going to overheat? All those sorts of things that we feel we need to do before we get too committed into using this as a delivery car. So yeah, we'll take the E down to Christchurch, and we're going to make a video with EVs Enhanced about what makes Pikachu go. So that's going to be cool. So as for sort of what we're expecting from this car, so this car does about 350, 400 Ks. I think they're rated at 500 or something crazy, but yeah, they sort of do 350 to 400 in NZ. The plan is Mangaweka, which I think is about 140 from here. The plan is to get from here to Mangaweka heading south with a leaf on the back. If we can do that, then we're really onto a winner. If we can't, then we may upgrade the battery in this car from the 85, well, less than 85, 70 something kilowatt hour pack it has to a 100 kilowatt hour, which would obviously extend the range. And yeah, so that's kind of a road that we are keeping in the back of our mind, but also hoping not to go down. So yeah, we'll keep you posted. Would be kind of cool to have a P100 pause, but we'll see how we go.